Well, chat, here we go. We can do a hot takes. We can. Lately, over the last day or so, if I look at Twitter, I do see people talking about hot takes, so all that. We got a little bit of a window. I'm actually not out of anniversary type content to do, believe it or not. I know, we can say the anniversary wasn't that good, but like I'm not out of stuff to make videos on. However, we do have the new hot takes playlist, so I guess we could fill some more up with these, right? We haven't really done very many hot take type stuff in a while, so sure, whatever. Of course, funny name, very clever, created this thread. So let's see what we got. Let's see who's the first one. What? Oh, wait, no, 9 out of 10. Very good thread that starts interesting and stays interesting. All right, LR Tech Broly. Let's see what he's got going. Dokkan or Dragon Ball hot take? Okay. Greatest top 3 in history. Maybe, probably. I mean, I feel like I'd probably just say yeah. Does seem like every once in a while there's someone who's like, oh, I'm not as high on Goma, or someone who goes, oh, I'm not as high on the Blues, but like there's an easy phrase for that. Crazy, those are crazy people, man. They're insane. Yeah, Goma's up there, Blues are up there. The greatest top 3 in history. Maybe. I mean, it would certainly be stronger than anything. 10th anniversary year. Beast Gohan was so nuts. What if I said the best top 3 in Dokkan history is LR Beast Gohan plus any 2 other units? Doesn't matter. Maybe. Yeah, when I've used this guy, I have felt like he's effective. Better than Goten and Trunks. Well, Goten and Trunks, at their very least, just straight up, like, we got the dodge we can rely on. Trunks is like he's solid. I do wish he just had maybe a little bit of extra defensive ability in here, but, I mean, when you look at this is really powerful. If Jiren was an extreme class enemy, this Trunks would have been crazy against Jiren. If Jiren was an extreme class enemy. But I could totally be down with the fact that this guy's good. Much better than people give him credit for. Yeah. Baby's a top 3 Dragon Ball villain. Okay, I have seen this a lot. This does feel like a Twitter talking point more so than anything. Frieza, Moro, Baby. Yeah, no, I'm taking Demon King Piccolo over Baby. Sorry. I'm taking Goku Black over Baby. I'm taking Frieza over Baby. I'm taking Cell over Baby. I'm sorry, I am. What about OG Dragon Ball? Is there anything else? I'm sure a lot of people would say Tao. I don't think I would do Tao over Baby. Tao does have hella aura, though. Bro, I'm taking Piccolo Jr. at the end of Dragon Ball. I mean, maybe people get upset with me saying Piccolo Jr. I'm taking Piccolo Jr. over Baby. Like, Piccolo in the 23rd World Tournament? I mean, that might be... What if I said he's my favorite... Nah, Goku Black, I think, is probably my favorite villain. Goku Black, like, turned me into a Dragon Ball sub-watcher. Like, Nizawa, right? The GOAT. And then Moro. Yeah, Moro is good. You want to know who's last? Is Gas. Gas is the worst Dragon Ball villain. Dragon Ball Super Goku is overhead. Oh, are we going to twist what people say? The problem with Dragon Ball Super Goku is he does... I mean, this is just... I'm not pretending I'm some master Dragon Ball knowledge guy and, oh, I can read through the intricacies of the story and I am so clever and understand everything. I'm not gonna... I'll just continue with it, but... yeah, so... But it does... Like, Goku in the Buu saga is a lot different from, like, a lot of Dragon Ball Super Goku. That is true. I thought, like, serious Goku is just always still my favorite. Like, Goku at the end of the, towards the end of the Turn of Power is great. Like, I mean, I could quickly just, hold on. Like, that right there. I think that should have came across good, but, like, I love the way Goku is at the end of the Turn of Power, man. That he owns Jiren so hard right there. Jiren is going on speeches. Just how could you trust people? That's so silly. It does nothing. Ha ha ha. And Goku's just like, oh yeah. And Jiren is just, dude, he's just like stunned. He's just like, what? Like, dude, I love that so much, dude. Jiren is just, he's shook, man. He's shook. Bro, Jiren's face right there. He said, what the fuck did you just say? I can't. All right, let me see. Dragon Ball Super Goku's overhated mainly because many people haven't read the manga. Goku's character is great in the manga. No, I hate the, dude. Bro, I hate the Tournament of Power in the manga. We're talking about Dragon Ball Super manga, right? Goku's character is great in the manga, consistent with how he is acted at the end of Z. Anime version sucks. Hopefully the remake will rectify that. I mean, I don't know. Because even, like, are we going to talk about the Moro arc? Like, Goku and Vegeta are like, oh, let's walk up tomorrow and we'll beat him. Oh, we lose. Let's walk up tomorrow. Oh, we'll beat him. Oh, we lose in the same way. Let's walk up tomorrow and we'll beat him. Oh, we lose in the same fucking way again. Like, dude, come on. I don't know. I'm not so, like, high on the Dragon Ball Super manga. Like, because I felt like the Turn of Power was really bad. The Trunks arc probably was quite better than the anime version. And I hated the manga Universe 647 tournament as well. I did. And then, like, Resurrection F doesn't exist in it. Battle of Gods is super shorter. Like, to me, the Dragon Ball Super manga starts pretty much once we get past the Tournament of Power. Like, that's when, you know, so just Moro arc and Granola arc. I mean, I think, like, Granola arc Goku is probably a little closer to DBZ Goku. Let's see what the Moro and Granola arcs look like in 3 years. Alright, let's keep going. Dokkan should do Super Battle Road RE. Sure, more content is always good, but, I mean, is that not almost essentially what, like, Battle Hard and Formidable Foes is and Union Masters, like, these Super Battle Road type stages? Like, Super Battle Road RE, you know what that is just Extreme Super Battle Road. That's what that is. Like, I guess the RE one for some of these stages, it is a slight remix, whereas the Extreme Super Battle Road stage is just a much stronger version of the same fight. But, like, I mean, that's what you're talking about is Extreme Super Battle Road, really. And then we've got, like, kind of like the successors of Super Battle Road with Battle Hard and Formidable Foes. And then I do think Union Master is kind of like that type as well. Although Union Master has, Union Master does have the bosses with having, you know, nasty gimmicks and stuff. Easy way to release difficult content since they brought it forth. The idea of re-releasing stages of the RE tag, doing a Super Battle would be smart. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff they could do. I do think, like, remixing old content is a good idea. Hopefully they should just do it more often and not make it go away. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I love this guy, but above, like, am I too high on this character? I don't know. I don't know about UI Goku above them. This one though, yeah. I mean, I side eye them. I look at them and I sigh when I look at them. I do, but I mean, they're still good, but they're not what they should have been for sure. Okay, this is less about Dokkan. We're a lot more of this. Okay. Goku Black is very raw, but he's an uninteresting villain. I couldn't disagree more. If he was more than just some Asuna Saiyans, but I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, Goku Black is probably my number one Dragon Ball villain. Probably number one. The intimidation, like, after they fused, it felt like Goku and Vegeta and Trunks had a better chance to win after they fused. That's how it felt to me. Like, Goku Black was so intimidating, and Fusion Zamasu just was not. He wasn't. So, I don't know. I don't agree. Again, Goku Black's probably more so my number one. Ooh, wait, does this have? Yeah, this has to have quotes. Jiren is the best design fight in Dokkan history. That is not a crazy point. I would probably say the best designed fight, Jiren might be on the list. I think the 9th anniversary Stage 2 Cell Max fight is one of them. So I'm talking about this fight right here. The thing, and the Jiren fight, and then the Goku Black and Zamasu GDC fight. All 3 fights I just mentioned did have something in common, chat. Do you know what it is? Where's the GDC? Oh, I might have to pause. It's just, everything is just, oh, there it is right there. And then what am I looking for? The Cell Max event? Which has got to be in here. There it is right there. Okay. So we're talking about this one. We're talking about this. And we're talking about this. So all 3 of these fights, you can attack debuff. That's the huge thing. Being able to, because remember, this Cell Max would lose his debuffs as time went on in the fight. And you could kind of utilize debuffs as an effective strategy against him. I thought that led to very engaging runs and engaging clears. Goku Black could be attack debuffed as well. This one was very chaotic, but very fun. And then, of course, Jiren here, it's the same thing. You could debuff this Jiren, which allowed counterplay. Because you look at this where Jiren is nuking your stats, right? As he's getting stronger each turn, he's cancel and dodge, and he does a frame 1 AoE. But, like, look at this. This is an AGL boss. Like, some of these clears, so AGL Gogeta could be one. What's another one? The Golden Frieza and Gogeta clear. Yeah. Let's just... All right, guys. So let's look at this. So look at this. So this nasty fight, we got 2 AGL Gogetas through that because we could attack debuff. And then right here, whoops, I'm very loud. We used STR Gamma 2 and Tech Beerus. Look at this team we beat him with. All right? Like, the ability to debuff attack opens up a lot. It really does. So, extremely difficult, but still a whole array of setups and units and can no item the event. Want to set up rotations, you can do that. You want to be at low HP to get conditions easy, you can do it. Jiren doesn't lock or seal, won't mess up your rotations. Yeah, he is actually up there. I think a lot of players would absolutely, utterly despise this because they just kind of like walk in and Jiren will blow them up, and I don't... How can I word this in a good way? Like, the people who like the game the most and like the challenge of these really difficult fights the most would really enjoy this fight. Because it wasn't just you are dropped into an optionless situation. You could do stuff. Yeah, because like I think I had 15 different like team no items. So what I did was we just did the leader plus friend lead. So I did it with the Gogeta team, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. We did it with Ultimate Gohan Gamma 1, the Gods, in Super Saiyan 4s, Future Gohan and Trunks, Tech Gogeta and Golden Frieza, Physical Gogeta, Physical Ultimate Gohan, STR Blues, Daima Goku, Pan, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then in this one we used Daima Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We used all those teams. We did use a variety of characters. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. Dokkan, why is Broly on my screen and we're talking about fails? If we're, I'm just gonna, like, bro. If we're calling AGL Broly during the 9th anniversary a failure. Oh, okay. Whew. Bro, I mean, your Dokkan has failed anniversaries, and then this guy's on my screen. I was gonna say, how stupid can you be, man? Well, your account is called Broly. Okay. Supposed to be the peak of the year with the most fun content, most hype character kits. Okay, let me pause quickly. Now, I don't want to make excuses for Dokkan anniversaries, so like, don't take this as Bandai Cum Guzzler has to come with a defense. But let's think about 2025. I thought the 10th anniversary is one of the, the three best celebrations of all time at minimum, okay? Regardless of many different factors, right? The GDC was better, which was the global Dokkan celebration, the celebration of Global's anniversary. Dude, I expect that to happen again. So, I think we'll be leaving GDC, where in 2025, the global anniversary celebration was better. And then in 2026, I think it's going to be the same thing. The global anniversary celebration was better. I think it's going to be like that for both of them. So, perhaps that's just, they're putting more effort into the global Dokkan celebration. It could be it, man. That's just a theory. Peak of the year, most fun content, hype character kits. Easily argue of the respective year outdid the anniversary. Yeah, but again, the thing is, it's a celebration of Global's anniversary. Like previously, the worldwide download celebration was the second biggest celebration of the year, but it wasn't an anniversary. The global GDC is they are celebrating Global's anniversary. Yeah, it's easy to compare it to, worldwide download celebration. But, it does also at the same time feel like a little bit of a level above that. Because it's celebrating Global's anniversary, right? They push the start of the celebration back a week to match Global, when Global would do their anniversary. So, multiple legit criticisms during anniversaries recently, so I hope this isn't the case next year. Yeah, but I'm keeping my eye on GDC, because I'm expecting GDC to be a lot better, and then, I won't be shocked if it happens again in 2027. I won't be. Okay, good. Glad to see I come up here. Oh my god, what is this? Bro, these essays, man. The gym opens in 20 minutes. I'm trying to get over there. Content was abundant, but not fun to replay. I would certainly say that a lot more of that has to do over time, right? It's like as we, are doing all the content in February, and then we're still doing the content in March. Although, remember, they dropped the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta fights in March. And then we finish March, and then we finish April, and we're still fighting these long fights. I don't know. Yeah, the free unit was incredible. Yeah, sorry, you can't run from that. Cannot ignore the overwhelming... Dude, you know what? Watch this. I will. I'm going to just ignore the overwhelming negatives of the 10th anniversary. The fights were a little cumbersome, as the bosses were like damage sponges, and some of the fights would take too long, for sure. Some of the characters are a little bit, weird, fumbled, mid, whatever you want to say. The 10th anniversary still towers over every celebration except for GDC and what else? 9th anniversary? Dude, it's just like, oh my god, dude, Dokkan Twitter and they're fucking Namek Goku and shit, man. Oh my god, Namek Goku is not on the level, let me guess, mid fumbled. Where's Namek Goku? Yeah, there he is right there. Namek Easy Ace. Oh! Celebration is the worst of all time. Bro. We're still doing this. Let me see this. Vegeta. Gohan. I certainly wouldn't go too high with him. But, to even have him under... I understand the section is mid/fumbled. But this Gohan should not be in this part. As much as I hate the Frieza, this character also probably should not be in this part. Yep. I'd have to relent on them. Yep. At least mid. Hell yes. Yeah, up until very recently, yeah. Yup. Physical GT Goku? I've never heard this character ever referred to as mid or fumbled until it was time for this right here. This is the first time. Yeah, see, I disagree with your ranking. I would take these two out of here. This guy out of here as well. And then, we could talk about this guy right here. But I just think the overwhelming avalanche... Nah, man. Nah. This is a Twitter narrative. There's 5 people on Twitter, dude, talking about the overwhelming negatives. every second of the 10th anniversary, everyone was enjoying the fuck out of it. And then certain crying kids for months and months and months crying about it. And then everyone's, oh, the 10th anniversary is so bad. Oh my God, the 10th anniversary is so bad. Whereas for the 11th anniversary, 99% of players weren't having fun. Weren't loving it. There was nothing to do. The amount of content, the avalanche of content the 10th anniversary had, that was a huge, huge point. Huge point. Huge point. All right, moving on. If the 7th anniversary happened in 2026, we'd be calling it the worst anniversary of all time. Again, we got to adjust for Dokkan inflation, though. If the 7th anniversary happened in 2026, there would likely be a lot more to it, right? I think the 7th anniversary would have been thought of a lot worse if it happened on Global at the same time, though. Because the 7th anniversary Red Zone fights dropping when they did, when we had no Ginyu, no Golden Week stuff, like, it was hell. I think if those fights dropped on Global at the same time, it would be thought of way more negatively. Yeah, Part 1 units got destroyed by new content. Part 2 LRs were underwhelming. Yep. But the thing is, basically every character was underwhelming, except for the 2 anniversary headliners. And I guess maybe like Tech God Goku or something, right? Like every character's underwhelming. That's what like people really lose sight of too when talking about the 3rd and 4th anniversary LR EZAs. Only 3 attempts. This Tech Broly kid is just obsessed. Like he's obsessed in like the Twitter sphere, right? Like some of this shit, like I understand like a lot of players don't like the attempt limits, of course, right? Like even the Jiren runs. If not for the attempt limits on, like, we could not have done all those, like, if there's attempt limits, we could not have done all those Jiren runs, right? No way. But, like, dude, I look at this stuff, this Broly, he's taking the opinions of, like, 5 bad apples who just cry all day long, every day on Twitter, man. That's what I'm getting from this. But, yeah, I mean, you know, again, push the 7th anniversary on Global back 6 months, and it's thought of a lot worse. But you can't just do this, because, again, you gotta, like, adjust for Dokkan inflation, right? And adjusting for inflation is exactly why the 11th anniversary is so bad. These 2 celebrations are the same thing. Oh, yeah, that's a decent call. Except I would say that the Broly movie celebration had much more content. This had much more content in it than the 11th anniversary did, I think. It's just all all of the content during this worldwide was not good up until the very end, which, I mean, that is what happened with the 11th anniversary too, but that Broly movie celebration had a lot more. Yeah, I mean, worldwide 2024 11th anniversary, yeah, dude. We have to dig deep to find celebrations worse than the 11th anniversary. You got to dig deep for that. One of the worst characters in Dokkan history? No. It's foolish. Stupidity. This guy was hard number 3 on release. Hard number 3 on release. So it's like that, him still having that 6-month reign as, well, was it 6? Around 6-ish. As number 3, you cannot call him one of the worst characters in Dokkan. Matter, like, I don't even want to read this. He was top 3 for 6 months. And we're calling him one of the worst characters in history. So I'm saying about these Twitter fucking talking points, bitch. Close Twitter. Experience life for a little bit, man. God damn. A top 3 character is one of the worst characters in Dokkan history. Obsessed with this Twitter points, man. Yeah, dude, for the moment the character represents in the show, he was done extremely badly. No, he wasn't. I will fist fight you on that. No, he wasn't. No, he was not. Dude, these kids put all these ridiculous qualifiers and nonsense on this. Shut up! Hold on. No, hold on. Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at one of the best units in Dokkan history. Like, I'm sorry, guys. You know, just because you've got this, oh, Namek, it needs to be the strongest character of all time. He needs to be the best unit in the game for 5 straight fucking years. If he's not, he's a fumble. Bro, dude, I'm so tired of this fucking Namek shit, man. Like, y'all are out of your minds with some of this shit. Like, to act like that Namek drop, I mean, sure, it was 5 years ago now, but to act like this shit wasn't insane on release is nuts, dude. One of the worst characters. This is the stupidest point we have ever seen in one of these hot take threads. There has never been a fucking dumber point than this. Ever. Ever. No, he's not one of the worst characters in Dokkan history. It's stupidity. This is talking with the biggest baiters in the community all day long on Twitter. Yap, 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 yap. We're just yapping negativity. Oh, time to be negative for 50 tweets in a row. Bro, be for real. Does that look like a fumble to you? Just because the EZA wasn't the strongest character in the game all year. Like you, oh, if he's not that, damn, it's a fumble according to me. Like, bro, y'all have expectations. Y'all have expectations that cannot be reached. You have to understand that. Like, bro. For the moment he represents in the show is done extremely badly and releases a strong top 3 unit, but nowhere near the top 2. Not just, this is the disappointing part. Both of them freeze will release with no special mechanics. Were basic LRs with 12 key, 18 key, and active skill, which is very restrictive. We were anticipating that they'd have revived nullification, but they had nothing. And in the second life, as EZA was extremely underwhelming. Can only hope the next Namek Goku gets what he deserves. I think it's so fucking silly. I think this is a ridiculous point. You're not even... I thought... Okay, yeah, so here it is. Just one line at the bottom here. His EZA was underwhelming. So this kid is talking about this original release? Is insanity. That's nuts. Foolishness. No, I hate Future Gohan hate, dude. Stop it. No, I can't. I think Future hate Gohan. I hate it. I hate it. Do those moments mean nothing to you? Like, why do you think Trunks was able to succeed? Like, what caused Trunks to be able to succeed? What caused Trunks to have that level of determination and all that stuff? Why do we hate the ending of the Future Trunks arc? Because it I'm sorry. I don't know. To watch some of these moments with Future Gohan and not like, bruh. Future Gohan might just be the best version of Gohan, dude. Come on. Like, let's respect him. Respect, like, the whole point of Future Gohan. Like, come on. Damn, this kid Tech Broly's pissing me off. What is this? Dragon Ball Super Broly literally becomes a screaming Hulk after transforming. Z Broly is known for his movie 10 character, just saying Kakarot. Yeah, that's true. He's much more talkative, and yeah, he is. He's very chatty in the first movie. You know, I'll bathe this place in your blood, and I'm the devil, and all that craziness. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Design is much cooler. I kind of can be down with both. I don't know. If I had to pick, I guess I probably would say DBZ Broly as, like, a real villain. I mean, let's see what they do with Dragon Ball Super Broly. Like, maybe they do some exciting stuff, but they haven't even really dusted him out much since the Broly movie, right? I mean, we'll see what they do with him, but for now, I think I would say DBZ Broly, yeah. Being good against supers and bad against normals is the single worst design choice in the game right now. Worst design choice. I mean, I think we could come up with a lot more than that. I wouldn't say good against supers, bad against normals has really been my super experience with this character either. Just feels like overall they still needed a lot more. I'm kind of gonna sidestep this one. I mean, here's an example of something I hate a lot more. Needing to get hit. I absolutely hate that mechanic. Because the other thing, too, about needing to get hit and some of that is you can't choose where it's going. Right? Like Deborah, like, needing to dodge or get hit's not that bad. But, like, what if all attacks are in slot 3? You don't want to float Deborah, right? Shit like that. It can be a little annoying. Take everything into account. Lead, animations, kit. His animations are definitely better than Goma, right? Goma, to me, feels like the real answer. But I mean, if we're gonna put a lot of points into animations, I do think this guy has better head to toe animations than Goma, right? It's not a terrible point. Him and Goma are certainly more popular, good releases than like the anniversary ones, probably. Is this a thread designed to piss me? Okay, obviously that's not. I mean, regardless of what happened in the OG series, I mean, moving forward, Goku and Vegeta are damn near like dual main characters in like Dragon Ball Super, which is good. It's better that they do it. Biggest problem with GT really is GT was stand around and let Goku do everything. That was the problem with GT. I don't like Roshi is like I don't agree that Roshi is more important than Vegeta, by the way. I understand, like, trust me, I am an OG Dragon Ball head. But like I could also just like I don't know, open my eyes to a reality of, oh wow, yeah. Right? Like I mean, you want to say Bulma's more important than Vegeta? Yup. Goku, yup. Trunks, I don't know. Like I get where he's probably going with that. Is Trunks coming back in time, right, to save it? But and for Dragon Ball, are we counting? Because if we're counting all of Dragon Ball, then Vegeta soars above most of these characters besides Goku, right? Like Dragon Ball Super, Moral Arc, Granola Arc, all this. I mean, Piccolo's not doing nothing in most of that. Trunks is not doing anything in most of that. Roshi's doing nothing, right? Frieza more important than Vegeta? I read over that. Frieza. Come on. That's bait. Yeah, 30. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah. This is a silly one. I don't like the too many LRs thing. We have too many LRs. Nah. Well, I think we have too many LRs, but I also think Sayonara should be an LR. But I see what he's saying, just for the special celebrations. So, like, take the LR away from, like, you know, the April time slot and the June time slot. Completely abolish Yellow Coin LRs. Although, the problem with Yellow Coin LRs is they weren't leaders in the past. They are leaders now. Yellow Coin LRs, like, their leader skills are I think, fine. Battle of Gods is a good movie, but isn't top 3 or top 4. Oh, yeah, people get mad about the Battle of Gods talk, but I wasn't in love with Battle of Gods either. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, this is where I start, me and Dotto start to be, you know, yeah. Yeah, I don't love Battle of Gods. Sorry. Hell yeah. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Broly, Superhero, Fusion Reborn. People will get real mad at me. I'll say this. I'll give you guys ammo. I'm taking the Garlic Jr. movie over Battle of Gods. I'm sorry. I know people would hate me for that one, but I do. I love that. I think Garlic Jr. movie is awesome. Garlic Jr. movie is so good. Vegeta must never be an anniversary character again. What is this? Vegeta hate thread? Was he trying to bait Nano into talking about this or something? Like, what are we doing here? No, I mean, obviously this is silly. I mean, again, moving forward, Goku and Vegeta are like dual main characters. Vegeta's gonna be a heavy part of every anniversary, right? Like, funny enough, you know, the 10th anniversary removed one of the Turn On Power characters, but even back then I was saying, well, they need their solo Vegeta character, so it'd be Goku and Frieza probably, right? Like, that would get removed, right? Like, Vegeta portion of the in Super Saiyan 4 is super frustrating. No. Vegeta should be in every anniversary, and so should Goku, because they're the most popular characters. That's what I'm going to say. That's true. That is true. That is true. That is mostly true. Yeah. This is true. And this is true. It's all true, but I still disagree with this. But this, I do agree with all this. Oh. Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. 2026 New Year's celebration, probably a top 5 celebration of all time. I don't know about of all time, but I mean, if it was very good, very good. Yeah, and I had the artificial life form red zones and stuff. EZAs were good, content was good. New units were good. New stages were good. Yeah, it was really good. New Year's usually is really strong. So this is... Oh, I mean, yeah, I'd probably say so. I've never been, like, the craziest, like, you know, Super Saiyan God lover. I don't know, like, whatever it was, like, Battle of Gods did not blow me away. I mean, here's another opinion that people will get mad at me for, I'm sure, but I like Super Saiyan Blue better than Super Saiyan God. I like, you know, full Ultra Instinct over Ultra Instinct Sign. Super Saiyan 3 over God. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I probably get more use out of Tech Vegito just because of Festival of Battles. Against Jiren, I did get the run done with double Gogeta, but not Tech Vegito. I am quite positive double Vegito could have been done against Jiren. It's just a lot of those runs, like the Gogeta run, I was working on that one for 3 days. I was getting horrible luck towards the end, over and over and over and over. Orange Piccolo was another run I was planning on doing. I did a lot of runs. I did a lot of Goma runs that didn't work out. I did a lot of Carnival Goku as well. You would think double Carnival Goku would have been an easy one. I was having trouble with it. I was having a lot of trouble. Just because Turtle School, like, you have such great characters, but I was having a lot of trouble. I'm not sure if there's a character I was missing, but, like, these were two teams that I'm not sure how close I was to cracking the code for that. Debuffing is such a huge portion of it. Yeah, like this guy easy A's. Because he has a debuff, doesn't he? Oh, no, only defense right there. Jiren might be coming back. I would like to hold out hope that these 11th anniversary fights will return during GDC, but maybe that's cope. Yeah, people were going crazy about this. Yeah, this is just foolish. It's foolish. It's just foolish. Like, I'm sorry. Tech Broly, like, he was going into bait land a lot for this thread, man. To act like that Namek Goku is a failure with his run he had, how good his animations were, how excited people were when that celebration dropped. I just feel like he wasn't there for that. You weren't there for Namek Goku's drop. No way, man. No way. I can't believe that. To call him one of the most disappointing characters ever, or worst characters ever, or whatever the fuck he said, like, no way, man. You wanna know who is actually one of the worst characters ever in Dokkan history? It's Physical LR Ultimate Gohan, who they heavily redeemed with his EZA, and then obviously LR Beast Gohan being a real Beast Gohan helped as well. That's a real example of, like, oh my god, you know, so terrible. Not Namek Goku. Bro, I can't wait. We're going to be streaming Resident Evil with Iron Cane in a couple of days, and I'm going to mention to Gresh, oh, hey, Gresh, this one kid said LR Namek Goku during the 2021 worldwide download was one of the worst characters in Dokkan history. And me and Gresh, we're just going to laugh for 5 minutes straight. That's what's going to happen. It's craziness, dude. Craziness. Anyway, I fully disagree with this. No. This guy was disappointing. The guy who was dominating shit all year, the guy who people are still using this character, this guy can be used in festival battles. This guy can be used in a lot of teams. It's craziness, man. I don't agree. Nothing Burger and base. Transforms turn 4. Turn 4 is a dodge merchant. Then turn 6 he gets his taunt. Turn 6 was pretty easy to have happen during the 9th anniversary meta, by the way. 12th anniversary being turn 1 Vegito and Gogeta Blues does sound cool. This is, I think, foolishness. Foolishness. Yeah. This is... Tech Broly was searching for a real hot take. Okay, I'll give Tech Broly this. He's got some real hot takes in here. What? You know, people have been loving that LARPer word lately. LARPer. Is LR Tech Broly a Dokkan LARPer? Nothing Burger complaint? You out of your mind? Bro! He said nothing Burger complaint? Chat. Bro, stop it, man. People wanted to use this guy with Tech Fusion Zamasu. That's the point, man. That's the point. This guy wasn't that old at the time, especially on global. It was just December to August, right? Like, bro, come on. This is not a nothing burger complaint, because since then, like, they literally have done all types of shit. They've gone so far out of their way to create new naming schemes. Do you think Beerus fucking pajamas, do you think that happens if not for this? I don't. I think Beerus pajamas directly correlates to this. And I could also wink and say that. This is just not correct. Bro, how much longer are we going to? Okay. Free content. Check out, who's this? This is the, okay. Yeah, he was next coming up in the third anyway. I think this probably is the best character of all time. If you consider everything, I think this guy's #1 all time, probably. He's just been too good for too long. Great EZAs, great free to play characters. Oh, no. I would say the 7th anniversary is better than the 6th anniversary. Alright, well, okay. We could say this, chat. Tech Broly created this is a real hot take thread. This is not, play it safe mode. This was a hot take thread.